What's up everyone, I'm back here with another Escape from Tarkov video. Today I want to take a look at customs and different routes on customs to make some money. I'm going to be going over some of the most popular routes and some of the most safe routes. And depending on your skill level, I'm going to be giving options for you guys to be using in your raids. Just wanted to preface this next part by saying that I tried really hard on this video and I'm hoping this video will help you guys out. If you guys like the content I provide on this channel and you guys are reoccurring viewers, or even if this is your first time, I would highly appreciate a sub, and I would highly appreciate if you left a like on this video or commented what you guys want to see next. It helps the channel grow and it's a little time out of your day to help me. Thank y'all, and let's get to the next part. Alright, so first, to cover the main areas of the map we're going to be making the most money, we're going to be taking a look at the dorms area that we can observe right here on the map where I'm highlighting. As you guys can see, this circular area is the dorms. This is the third story dorms, the second story dorms. We can find a lot of PvP action here, and we can find a lot of great loot here in the marked room and different vaults. But the problem with this area is there's a lot of people, and with a lot of people comes a lot of dying. So this might not be an ideal situation for newer players, and I'll be going over some better options for safer routes, even for advanced or newer players later on in the video. But obviously this is the most obvious way of making money on customs, and just wanted to point it out first. Secondly, we have possibly the best way of making money on customs, which is, as you can see here, it's this medical building right here, and this warehouse that we can observe right here in this circular area. This came with the 12.7 expansion. I have a really good video talking about what they added in the 12.7 expansion. I'll be putting it up on the top right now. It goes over all the different loot that you guys can get and where all the different loots are. It was a great video explaining everything, I think, in great detail, and probably was more in-depth and more analyzed than this video. So I highly recommend checking it out, and hopefully that will help you guys out. Now, I want to talk about one of the more low-key places on the map that people might not be going towards. And as we can see here, where the admin gate and factory far corner is, in between this area right here, we can actually find a lot of good loot. So obviously we can find some hidden caches in the factory far corner and right next to the admin gate as well. There's also one in this general area where my cursor is, right here. But inside of some of these warehouses, in this warehouse specifically, right here, we can find industrial loot. I'll be showing it off right now. And we can also find in this warehouse graphics cards and gold watches and a lot of different industrial loot that can add up in your backpack and make you a lot of money in the end. And this is probably one of the most underrated areas, and I'm going to be talking about it more in depth in a bit, just like the other areas. And yeah, that'll be in the next part of the video. Alright everybody, so first we're going to be talking about probably the most low-key and most profitable area that will not get your ass kicked most of the time, which is the factory far corner admin gate area. For point of reference, this is actually the extract ZB1011 over here, that shack over there. And if we come this way, and we look, this is actually the edge of the map. If we look this way, that right there is towards gas station. If we go over there, that's dorms. And if we go really far, we'll reach Crossroads, which is another extract, but that's on the opposite side of the map. Hopefully in the beginning of the video you guys looked at the map and it probably helped you guys out for points of reference. First stash location that I like to hit is actually right here. So these stashes, I've heard, actually do have chance of dropping gear like armor vests. Like right now we just got sword-ins, we got weapon parts. We can get different types of stuff all the time. I've actually heard people finding slicks inside of them, so I'm not sure if this is true. It is a rumor, but I would not attest to it because it can have armor spawns. The second stash location I like to hit, which is a little low-key, it's over right here. So this is the ZB101 extract, this little shack right here. You go underground. I'm sure we all know. We come right here. It's not really big of a surprise. The stash location's right here. You can also check that, and you guys can see what you get from there. So with the customs expansion, 12.7 also added this building right here, which not a lot of people know has chances of spawning a lot of great gear. If we go upstairs and we come into this computer room right here, we see we have one computer right here. We also have another computer right here. We have a toolbox right here. And I'm pretty sure, yep, here we go, weapons box right here. So if we continue over this way, there's another toolbox right here. Always worth looking for, because we know bolts and screws cost around 10 to 20k now. All right, so let's go outside. Let's go to the other part. If we come this way right here and we keep running right here into this warehouse, we actually have possibly the most profitable area of the factory far corner. So if we keep running this way, and I'm not going to edit this out so you guys know exactly where everything is. Here's the crack in the wall. If we keep going this way, this is some of the more other factories. And if we keep going that way, that's the broken structure. We go inside the building. We go upstairs right here. Open this door. Inside we go. We check all these rooms. Inside here we have food spawns. Basically only food spawns in this room. Got 2 jackets here if you guys want to check those. We come over here. Okay, here we have some industrial spawns. And so, like right here, elite pliers. We got weapon box. Fuel right here. That's a big find right there. We got some weapon parts that we can find sometimes. Be sure to check these shelves as well. Sometimes you can find stuff on that. If we come this way, right here, we can actually walk here and we have a chance of finding a gold watch, a Rolex, on this mannequin right here. So always be sure to come in and check that. If we come through here, that'll be the entire thing. Also wanted to point out that there is chances of finding graphics cards inside of this room right here. It can be found on the tables, I believe. And if we go through this way, we can make our way outside. And yep, that is the entire route for this factory far corner that I like to run. Usually you'll make around 200 to 500k just off this one little route that you guys do. Obviously results can vary, but if you keep doing it, you're eventually going to find graphics cards, slick plates, stuff like that. That's going to add up to a lot. And yeah, that's the first part of this video. Hopefully this part you guys didn't know and this helped you guys out. And now let's get straight into the Alamo and the medical building. Alright everyone, here we are at the warehouse. So for point of reference, over this way is the old gas station, and over this way is the new gas station. And if we kept running this way, we'd reach crossroads, and over this way would be dorms. So running into the Alamo, here we have a crate right here. I think it's a technical supply crate, yep. So here we can find bolts, screws, any type of those industrial items. If we go our way inside, we can actually find this room right here that has a lot of there's a med spawns right here. So here we have food spawns, med spawns right here, Saliwa kit, food, vodka spawn right there, condensed milk, a lot of good stuff. You can find sugar here a lot. I find sometimes you can find vases and teapots here. Also a weapon crate right here. So yep, that's that. There's also a duffel bag right there. So if we go over this way, right here is a weapon box. I usually don't check it because it's a little risky, but if you guys want, it's there. If we come this way right here, we have 2 jackets right here. We have a lot of industrial loot spawn. We have relays here. A lot of times we find here working LCDs right here. So these are like 20k each, really worth the find. Last raid I found 2 right next to each other. It was beautiful. Right here we have a medical box, right? Medical. Here we have 2 weapon boxes, loose med spawns, medical box, loose provisions like water, food, stuff like that, and another medical box. And if we run outside through here, we can find meds right here. Sometimes they spawn right there. Working our way upstairs, we can go right here. Just gotta run to it right here. This is another I believe technical, or yep, technical loot. If we run over this way, we can find sometimes we find magazines, sometimes we can find attachments, really worth looking for. Here we can find ammo. Here we find PP, BT, BS, SNB sometimes, really worth looking for because you can make a lot of money off that just by looking there. Here we have another crate right here. We have some loose ammo spawns on the floor next to this machine gun right here. If we run this way, we also have a food crate right here. Ration supply crate. Alright, that's the loot route. There's also ZB013 downstairs. If you guys want to see that, I already made a video covering that extract and what the 12.7 expansion added. All right, coming out of the Alamo right here from old gas station over there, coming this way towards Crossroads. If we run this way, we can find actually the medical building. One thing I neglected to talk about while we were at the Alamo is this right here in between and inside is actually a scav boss spawn, just like dorms. And that's why it's one of the more dangerous, loot routes in customs. And that's why I showed off that more safer route in the beginning. But if we make our way through here, there's actually a crack in the wall over here that you can walk through from the RUAF roadblock, which is another extract. If we come in through here, we have a medical box. This is the front entrance right here. This is usually where you'll be coming in from the RUAF side. Here we have, loose food spawns. Inside here we have loose food spawns as well. We can find vodka, sugar, stuff like that. That goes for a lot on the flea market. Duffel bag right here. We have a jacket right there that you can check for keys or Bitcoin, stuff like that. If we come in through here, I like to check this part first. We have a lot of medical loose spawns on these shelves right here. On these shelves, look at that, morphine, more morphine. All over these shelves, augmentins, that's a good 40k just off those 3 items right there. Also on these shelves, we can find more. Let's look at that, augmentin, beautiful. If we come in through here, we can actually find intelligence spawns that go for around 200k on the flea market currently. So if we check all these shelves right here, looks like we weren't lucky this time, but on the floor we can find, condensed milk, ammo, look at that, more ammo right there. We can also find more food over here. We got filing cabinets right here. I wouldn't recommend checking those, but they're there if you ever wanted to. And now we can make our way towards the final part of the video, which is dorms. All right, here we are running towards dorms. Right here is actually the crack in the wall, which I came from. If we run this way, over here, we'll be finding the 3rd story dorms we're looking at right here, and the 2nd story dorms we'll be looking at right here. So first, I'm going to be going over the 2nd story dorms because I feel like it's more of the safer route for new players. So what I like to do is actually go through over here and open this door right here. And you will be needing keys for the dorms. This is actually key 105, the blue key right here, this key. It's for the 2nd story dorm. It's really cheap on the flea market. It's a really good find. We have a vault right here, and we also have food spawns right here. Excuse me. If we run this way, and we go inside the dorms, we can check inside here. I really don't like checking inside here, but if you guys want, the key is called the dorm guard room desk key. And we have 2 ammo crates and a weapon box. Sometimes you can find keys right here as well. We got a duffel bag. I don't usually check that. We got a weapons box. I don't usually check that either. We have food spawns right here if you guys are ever hungry in raid and you need it. Then we have 2 rooms right here. This is 110 and 114. Really good keys to have. There are 2 vault rooms. In here we have 1 vault. We also have methane gas tank spawn right here if you guys ever need that for your quest found in raid for Peacekeeper. Inside right here, we actually have a computer, a vault right here, computer right here, and we have medical box right here, which is a really good find. So upstairs, there's actually nothing to show off. So we'll be making our way towards the 3rd story dorm, the scary dorm, you know what I mean? This is where all the PvP happens, this is where the action goes down. And I'll be showing my favorite loot route personally. So what I like to do first is I'll check if the, van is here, van's here, perfect. Van's not here, I'll know my extracts. Here is actually room 214. This is 214 for the 3-story dorm. It's a white key. It looks like this. We walk in, and there's actually a vault right here, and ammo spawns right there. And if we run towards here, on the other side of the 2nd story of the 3rd story dorm, we have room number 204 with this white key right here, this 204 key. We open the door. Oh, my bad. We have a vault spawn right here, and we have some weapon spawns right here, like attachments, obviously magazines, stuff like that. If we go through right here, we go upstairs, we have room, marked room. All right, this is the high ticket area. This is where you find your good stuff, where you get your docs cases, where you get your ammo cases, stuff like that. We open it up. Would you look at that? We got a fridge. Look at that. And we also got a dog tag case. Wow. If only my offline raid luck was just as good as my real raid luck, you know what I mean? That's like a good 700k right there. So yeah, so it is possible to get these 2 things at once. You'll be making around 700 to 800k just off this. Really good find. This is why there's a lot of PvP and action around here. Outside right here, we have a weapons box. You guys want to check that. A cool way to get down fast is to jump down right here. Make sure you walk. Oh, I broke my legs. That never happens. Well done. And you get down through here. Alright, good thing I brought some splints. Alright, and since we know that the van's here, we could extract them right here. So that'll be all the loot routes. Alright, so those were all my favorite loot routes. One thing I wanted to say at the end of this video is that I didn't apply any, gameplay with the loot routes in this video. That's because I wanted to keep it short and educational. If you guys want to watch me play, I have a lot of great film on my Twitch channel. And you guys can actually watch me live and learn some stuff live. If you guys want to do that, my link is in the description. It always helps me out, always helps the channel grow. And hopefully this video helped you guys out. If it did, be sure to sub and leave a like. And love y'all. God bless you. And see you guys next time.